Finally, we are flying to Thailand. Welcome to the vibrant streets of Bangkok, where every corner tells a story. Join us on an exhilarating journey through the heart of Thailand's bustling capital as we dive into the enchanting tapestry of culture, cuisine, and tradition. On this unforgettable first day, we'll immerse ourselves in the rhythms of the city center. We'll wander through the colorful chaos of the flower market, a kaleidoscope of fragrance and color that awakens the soul. Then we'll step back in time as we explore the majestical splendor of the Grand Palace, a living testimony to Thailand's rich heritage and royal legacy. And of course, no visit to Bangkok would be complete without savoring the tantalizing flavors of authentic Thai cuisine. So let's discover the wonders of Bangkok on our very first day in this fantastic city. All right, guys, we finally landed in Thailand. Here we are. We're at the Holiday Inn Siam. It's the Holiday Inn Express. It was the closest one, I think, to all the palaces and stuff. Pretty nice. It was about a 40-minute ride from the airport. Cost us $15 US on Bolt, and Bolt is like an Uber here in Thailand. We got the big car, and you have to pay your tolls if you take the freeway. So if you take the freeway, there is tolls to take. But here we are, we're ready, we're checking in, we're gonna go get the rooms. Ready? So it's a pretty standard Holiday Inn Express room. Clean, queen size bed. Hey Danny. Bathroom. How's the view? Oh wow, straight down, huh?
I think
pretty good view of the city from here. So we're at the Holiday Inn Express here at breakfast, ready to start our first day here in Bangkok. We're gonna go take a free walking tour this morning, but we wanted to show you what the breakfast was here. It's pretty extensive. Let's check it out. We got some different sausages, eggs, chow mein, vegetable. We got like a salad section, fried rice, stir-fried chicken, fruits, and over here, of course, they got bread and toast, and of course, coffee machines, hot chocolates. So it's a pretty nice, extensive breakfast here. Stay with us, and we're gonna go check out Bangkok today. So we found our walking tour right here. We met it outside Samut metro stop, the blue line. There's our tour guide up here. There's probably about a dozen people in our group. His accent is a little heavy, but that's okay. We understand him. He gave us a little quick history of this part of town. Portuguese settled here in 1511, and now it's named after, it's like the Portuguese section of town now. Yeah, guys, how are you? Are we hot?
Hi, we are in Thailand. We're in Bangkok.
It's hot and it's loud. And he was telling us how the New Year's or the water festival starts tomorrow. I'm gonna try to do my best not to say things in Thai because, well, I butcher the names of things really badly. And
We're here in April, and April is summer in Thailand, and it's very, very hot.
so we stopped at the metro map here, and he told us some really cool stations to check out. He said if we go back over this way, we find Chinatown, and that is the place to be after it goes dark at night, because on the main street in Chinatown, it turns into like a street market, and they said there is Michelin star food vendors over there, and some of them you have to wait over an hour to get food from the food stalls and vendors over in Chinatown. So we'll see, we might do that later.
Today we might go to Wangtang Market, which used to be a temple if it was Wang, and now a palace.
Wangs are palaces, and Wats are Buddhist temple. So he explained to us, this used to be one of the original palaces for the kings here. And in 1932, I believe he said, there was a revolution in Thailand, all sorts of trouble. It was a non-violent revolution, which is nice. But now the king is just a figurehead, and the prime minister actually runs the country. He can serve 2 4-year terms. So this street behind me here was actually the first street ever built in Bangkok. And it had a tram that used to run up and down it that they built in 1880, but unfortunately it got shut down and never really became popular. But that's why I love taking these walking tours. You learn a bunch of local facts, and they're fun. You learn things, you walk around, you go to places that you might not have. Really like to take them on the first or the second day visiting somewhere, because it's a good way to get a feel for a city. Learn where some of the metros are and how to use them, and learn some history too. So across the street here is the Indian wholesale market. And they call this area Little India. They sell mostly clothes and textiles in that area. So the street we're walking down now has sort of a market right on the outside of it. They say they do a lot of wholesale here. Just to give you a quick price comparison, 100 baht is a little bit less than $3 US. And we got flip-flops and shoes and sandals and shirts, money holders, socks, everything you never knew you didn't need. Food vendors.
Flower market, so pretty.
All sorts of flowers.
So pretty.
They are. And they're cheap, like $1. A little more than $1.
$1.50
and a half.
$1.50? No, that's more like $5. 35 times how much is $1.50?
It's $4.
$4.50.
$1.40.
Wow, this is so beautiful. All gold. I think it's fake gold, but it's big and beautiful. And it goes on the left and over there. And from here you can see the green one too.
Go into the temple here a little bit, walk around the grounds, check it out. Have some vendors in here as well, selling drinks and whatnot. I always love these Buddhist temples. They're always so pretty. I love the gold and all the pretty colors. So here at the temple, our guide was telling us about Thai Buddhism, and it's sort of like they just adopt whatever. A lot of their elements come from Hinduism. They'll even adopt elements from Christianity or whatever they like. You know, it's all good. Everybody in together, I guess. They say even some of the Buddhist temples would decorate a Christmas tree for Christmas as a symbol of, like, you know, support for everybody, I guess. He's talking about this three-headed elephant statue here called an Erawan. And it's also, Erawan is a national park here in Thailand. He says it is the best one to go to. I don't think we'll have time, but this here is also part of the temple site here, and it's more of a Chinese, what did you say, Chinese Taoism? Yeah.
And this is goddess of mercy. If someone strictly believe in this goddess.
So now we're walking into the flower market. The guide said this is the third largest flower market in the world. And remember, for prices, every 100 is about $3. So this is like 50 cents in flowers, not even. Wow, so many flowers. $3 for all these flowers, huh? So beautiful. Wow, all these marigolds are so beautiful. Wow, this place is absolutely huge, and all the marigolds, tons and tons and tons of them. So crazy. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, look at this, beautiful. It smells so good here. Chris, what'd you get?
I got a present.
Yeah?
Your son got me the hat. She didn't negotiate. It's for $7.
Still $7. 200 and, what do you say, 250 baht, which is more like $8?
Yes.
So, whatever.
Let's see how I look.
You can deal with, you know.
How do I look?
It looks like you finally got some shade. What do you think the ingredients on the pizza were?
Was something like meat?
No, no meat.
It was a meat?
Ricotta cheese, corn, and mushroom. That was their big
Domino pizza.
Domino pizza flavor combo.
We rank more than different kind of family of him.
There's more than 300 different royal families in Thailand.
1982.
So we went to an underground, and you think it should be a metro station, but it's not. It's just a public area with aircon, public restrooms, stations to fill up water bottles with clean water, and it connects over to the Grand Palace as well. But wow, he said there's a couple of these sort of underground mall areas throughout the city. It's nice to come down and cool off. So we finished up with our walking tour. It was a fun time. It was hot out. It finished up right by the Grand Palace, and that's where we're gonna go. I think they said tickets were 500 baht each, I believe they said. Although I gotta go get pants. You need pants to go in, and I forgot to bring mine. Well, I got my elephant pants. Woohoo! Aren't those sexy? So just about all over town, they're about 100 baht, maybe a little bit more, $3 or $4 a pair, and you need them. For almost all the Buddhist temples and palaces, you have to have something covering your legs and shoulders, so no exposed shoulders. Hey, we found the entrance to the Grand Palace. Let's see here, 500 bahts per person to get in. Let's go walk around to the right side. Wow, it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So the first stop we were in was like Wat, a Buddhist temple, and now we're in the Grand Palace side. This place is large and very impressive. So beautiful everywhere. So now we're inside the Grand Palace area. Just beautiful here, really cool. All the statues and ornate decorations. All the little jewels, and just beautiful. Alright guys, we just finished up our time here at the Grand Palace. It was amazing. What did you think, babe?
I love it. It's beautiful. I recommend it. At least once in your life you have
Absolutely.
to come here and see it.
It's really amazing and beautiful.
Heart
Yeah.
were melting over here. It's very, very
One of the nicest places was the museum, where they keep a lot of the actual artifacts from the original buildings.
And it's interesting, and it's including in the price of the...
And it has AC. That was the best part. It had air conditioning. So we're gonna go find somewhere to eat. We'll show you what we find. All right, we're at our next destination today. This is Terminal 21. It's basically a giant, and I mean giant, shopping mall. All sorts of Western stores, tons of Thai stores in here. And we're gonna go find some lunch. Hey, there's even like looks like a farmer's market down there, floor below us.
Wow, the green curry is coming with a fire.
Chef, the red chili. And this one is seafood.
Her favorite
whatever you
dish.
like.
Thank you. I got
What do you have?
salmon fillet with a little pasta and a little spicy
Yeah,
chili.
the side dish of the, right? See the different, yeah? Yes, you're welcome.
Oh, you have the same thing like this one.
Yeah, green curry. Only one that we have chicken.
Okay,
yes.
Very good pad thai.
So we just went here to eat Ban Ying. It's inside Terminal 21. Pretty tasty. Even if it was spicy, we're like no spice at all. And all of us are still just pouring sweat. like a 0 Thailand is easily like a level 5 spice anywhere else. I don't know if you can see it, but they got a little free show going on down there. Sort of cool. They're all dressed up in the traditional Thai outfits. I think it's like the traditional or a traditional form of Thai theater. We're walking around. They got like a farmer's market here. It's all set up for the Songkram festival. I've never seen so many different types of pomegranates. Look how beautiful they do them. There's all sorts of different fruits, durian fruits. They got these little tiny pineapples that are like this big too. All sorts of different fruits I've never seen before. We got a jerky booth, or shrimp jerky and squid jerky, and I'm not sure what a lot of these are, and they're all in Thai. They look very interesting though and good. Man, look at the size of these. Palmo. They got that one and a red one. So inside the mall here, they actually have just a grocery store. So let's go check out a Thai grocery. I'm sure this is like a high-end one, probably a lot of specialty products and specialty prices, but let's see what we got. Frozen food. Let's see here, a bag of chicken barbecue honey bites is 85 baht, which is like $2, $2.50. Let's see here, a dozen eggs is 90, so $2 for a dozen eggs. Sort of interesting. It's even like here, a pound of pasta is almost $2. And that's sort of interesting how there's this giant grocer, but yet there's all the little farmers or farm stands, you know, personal little farm stands selling their own products. And that store is expensive. It's like almost everything was twice as much as any of the small little vendors.